Hey guys, so the popular Chosen series has been at the center of controversy after a behind the scenes picture of a pride flag on the set went viral. But before we get into the details, make sure that you like this video, subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss any of our videos. Okay, so in a video showing behind the scenes footage of series 4 of The Chosen went viral after a pride flag was spotted on some equipment. Here's the post. Is it a coincidence that something like this came up right before Pride Month? I don't know, but people have been quite divided. John Root, who originally shared the post, tweeted, "Do you believe it's God honoring to promote a symbol that represents sexual immorality, a worldly redefinition of marriage, and the idea that we can change our biological sex? Shouldn't every part of this show be biblically based to truly honor the authentic Jesus? If you stand by having a pride flag on your set, you are not a Christian show. You are a production that happens to be about Jesus while catering to the sin of this fallen world. This breaks my heart to see, especially on the eve of Pride Month." The Chosen team responded with the following tweet. "Just like with our hundreds of cast and crew who have different beliefs or no belief at all than we do, we will work with anyone on our show who helps us portray or honor the authentic Jesus. We ask the audiences, let the show speak for itself and focus on the message, not the messenger, because we'll always let you down." The director Dallas Jenkins said in a statement, "We've made no secret that our cast and crew come from all different beliefs and backgrounds." Many agreed with this sentiment and felt it would be impossible to make the show without unbelievers or people from other faiths. But what is the main problem with The Chosen? That they displayed a pride flag on set? No, not really. The problem is that most people who watch the show assume the show is 100% biblically accurate. The show's website states The Chosen stays true to the details that are in the text of the New Testament. Each episode takes artistic license to fill in the many blanks where the text does not go into detail, but this artistic license is all feasible considering the details that are provided. Artistic license to fill in the blanks gives a lot of room for error and misinterpretation. Even though the show claims to receive guidance from a rabbi, a Catholic priest, and an evangelical minister, etc., there are many scenes that go against Catholic teachings, like the ones in The Chosen and in The Chosen Christmas special, where Mary is shown having labor pains while physically giving birth to Jesus. According to Catholic teaching on the Immaculate Conception, Mary was born sinless, so she would have been free from the pains of childbirth, which is one of the consequences of original sin. For a show that, in the director's own words, want to show people the authentic Jesus, most of the show is not directly based on the biblical narrative. And even then, there are many inconsistencies. For example, the show depicts the Apostle Matthew helping Jesus prepare for his Sermon on the Mount. But in the Gospels, it wasn't till after the sermon that Matthew was even called to be a disciple. Another deviation is when Jesus is arrested by the Romans even before the Sermon on the Mount. In the Gospel of John, there are 3 mentions of Jesus evading arrest because his hour had not yet come. John chapter 7 verse 30, "So they sought to arrest him, but no one laid hands on him because his hour had not yet come." John chapter 8 verse 20, "These words he spoke in the treasury as he taught in the temple, but no one arrested him because his hour had not yet come." John chapter 10 verse 39, "Again they tried to arrest him, but he escaped from their hands." In the Gospels, when Jesus is finally arrested, it is by the Jews and the Romans, and it happens only at the beginning of the Passion narrative. So even when they have shown incidents based on the biblical narrative, they still changed it to better suit their version of the story. So while The Chosen might be loosely based on the Gospels, it is nowhere near a historically accurate narrative. The Chosen is a TV show and needs to be treated as such. It might be based on the Gospel narratives, but it is not the Gospel. No matter how much the show seems to represent Jesus and the disciples, it is not a replacement for actually reading the Bible. And this isn't just applicable to Chosen. It applies to any Christian movie or series based on the Bible. Christians who go out of their way to defend or be offended by a so-called Christian show are forgetting that it is just a show. It cannot fully represent nor change the truth about Christ. The best depiction and portrayal of life of Christ is the original source, the Gospels of Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. So, what do you think about this? Are Christians taking Christian movies or TV shows too seriously instead of just treating it like another form of entertainment? Let us know in the comments below. Also, if you like this new format, let us know by liking and subscribing to our channel. Until next time.